Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, and I had to do a video on this. Hours before T'Quan Robertson shot up a Scarborough playground, he was insulted on Instagram. How social media may be fueling Toronto's gun problem. Okay, do I really need to get into... No, I'm just going to keep going. Robertson appeared on the We Love Hip Hop podcast on June 13, 2018. The next morning, a rival Toronto rapper sneered in an Instagram live chat that Robertson, who he claimed by his first real name, had been acting like he's on American Idol, and that he wants to get down with his gang. In the video, he mocks Robertson and says he told him no, shakes his ball cap wearing head from side to side. Within hours, Robertson and two friends drove to Scarborough neighborhood and targeted the rival's friend, Clinton McDonald, who was in a small playground surrounded by kids in broad daylight. So that's why this thing made big news. It made big news a while ago. And T'Quan ran off. He escaped, and they were looking for him for like 2 years, something like that. And there was a reward for him, $75,000. This is all because of people mouthing off over Instagram. McDonald escaped unharmed. Two sisters aged 5 and 9 were shot. They survived but remained traumatized. Yeah, I would too. In their handwritten drawings, the notes were submitted at a sentencing hearing as part of the family victim's impact statement. So that is frickin' heartbreaking. I mean, it's one thing to go after someone who you don't like, but it's another thing to do it and involve children. I mean, it's totally unconscionable to be throwing down like that. It's even unconscionable to be having a yelling match in front of children in a public place like that. I mean, it's universally stupid. They had time to think it out. When they seen him, they shot into a bunch of children. And this is the internet's fault. This is the internet's fault. The internet is fueling this. I mean, is conversation fueling this? Like, if the internet's fueling this, maybe we shouldn't, if we shouldn't have the right to, nobody said that we shouldn't have the right, but if what they're getting at is we shouldn't have the right to say things on the internet, maybe we shouldn't have the right to say anything at all, you know? I mean, how far are you going to take this? Why blame the internet? So there's definitely a problem here. There's absolutely a problem. The problem is not the internet. The problem is absolutely not the internet. So what I'm wondering is, when it comes to street cred and going to jail, if T'Quan is guilty, if he is guilty, actually, you're innocent until proven guilty, right? But if he is guilty, I wonder in prison, or if he's in prison right now, is he a hero for fighting against a rival gang? Or is he going to be beaten for assaulting and harming children? Or if you harm kids, does it just not get you? I'm sure everyone's heard in prison that if you're a child abuser, that you get extra beat downs. But is that going to be the situation here? Are people going to think he's a hero? Are people going to think he's strong? Or is he going to get beaten down for being a child abuser? Or is the internet going to be beaten down? Are they going to be like, oh, this is the internet's fault. It's not your fault that this happened. This is the fault of the internet. So it's definitely unfortunate in Toronto. Scarborough, of course, is part of the greater Toronto area. We have a lot of shootings going on between rappers, and it's definitely not the fault of the internet. It's definitely very unfortunate, and I hope the community is going to remember this. I hope the community is going to see this, and if they're going to be popping caps, then they're going to be doing it away from playgrounds. Seriously, thank God nobody got killed, but still. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me, Nev from Nev's Tech. But like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. And as always, take care of each other. Links in the description.